got some cake and we played some embarrassing games, and that was called a baby shower.
Right.
This was in 2003, mind you.
Right. I look at gender reveal parties. Fancy gender reveal parties are like the new fancy proposals, where if you have a really great proposal where you put all this effort into it and the whole town comes together and does a song and dance routine, or you do it someplace fancy, you'll end up in the news. And you record it, and then your video might go viral. And so that's what I look at gender reveal parties are like. People are finding more clever ways to do it, and then the balloons go off, and then there's a cannon, or there was one that where they threw a balloon that had a certain color dye in it, and that. So people are looking for more things like that.
I mean, it might be because I'm British. I mean, my parents and I, when we hear this
North
stuff,
Dakotan,
we're so embarrassed. I mean, it's so. Like I said, uncouth and embarrassing to behave in such a manner. I don't know. When I had my son, I mean, you don't have a baby shower for your second baby. I mean, if you do, I guess. But again, embarrassing and uncouth.
I think that baby showers or people want to celebrate, and they can do that. And I do think that
must. But don't invite me again, please.
And I'm fine with going. And I want to celebrate my friends when they have that. I appreciate them doing that. If I can't make it, I'm the person that will definitely send a lovely gift card. And that has not changed when they went from a baby shower to a gender reveal. Good on you for having your kids. But
we didn't have gender reveals.
But we had baby showers.
But then we did. So the first time I heard about a gender reveal party, I did not know what it was, and I assumed it was something different.
Okay.
Because I think it was somebody at work was going to a gender reveal party because their friend was having one, and this is what I assumed a gender reveal party was, because this is the person that I am. I thought that it meant that somebody was deciding to be a different gender and was going to have all their friends over to their house and announce to them, like, I've always been, a man.
Right.
And my name has been Troy, but I'm really Deborah. And from this point on, I'm going to be a woman, and I'm Deborah, and this is my gender reveal, and I am really this gender. I'm not that gender.
Which would work as well.
That is honest to God what I thought a gender reveal party was. And then I found out it was this crazy thing where I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Well,
this isn't somebody coming out as their real gender, their true identity. You millennials are nuts. I remember I yelled at them at work and kind of stormed out of the room and I told them all they were wrong and they had their parties mixed up.
Happy party!
Yeah,
well, they weren't having it; they were going to it. But I said, you guys are up to some monkey business."
My whole thing is that I think you want to update things. I do, I was not one of those people that felt the need to have an overindulgent baby shower, but I did have one, and my friends did enjoy it, and I did change things around a little bit and didn't do quite all of the traditional games. So if this is their new version of it and is part of it, my girlfriend who I went to her baby shower that did have the gender reveal, it was fun, and she actually included all of us. We all got to fill out little slips and vote, and we were fine either way, but she enjoyed it, and and I think that
did she not know the gender? Did she hide it from herself?
She knew. You're not revealing it to yourself, you're revealing it to the guests and your family and friends.
Oh my
and
goodness
so
gracious.
I did appreciate the fact.
Get over yourself.
I did. Well, no, I think that sometimes there are so many joys.
Eye roll.
I think that there are ways that you could sit there and go,
do people care that much about you?
Yes, they do.
Let me say
You're assuming that all these people here care that much about what kind of baby you're having.
They do.
Come on.
Do care. I will, I guess, caveat this by saying I've never given birth. I've never been to a gender reveal party, but I do have friends and coworkers who have had them. And they're very happy about it. They're very excited about their babies. Their guests are very excited about their baby. And I think that, generally speaking, I think people are so. And I'm not saying that this is you, Judy. I just think generally, societally, people are so quick to judge parents.
Yes.
And well, I get that, but it's the gender thing. I mean, I'm on the side of this woman that, why do they care? I mean, yes, let's have a baby shower. Yes, I'm excited for your baby. Do I need to have a whole big hoo-ha about what kind of gender your baby is? No.
I think if they want to, they can do that. And then I think the middle ground is then to, as your child grows, be sensitive to their interests and their preferences. And if gender becomes a concern to them, be receptive to that.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of hope they go out of fashion.
Right, because we can.
I think they probably will.
Right, because we can move into the fact that people are now less we are more fluid about that as a concept. But I remember when I was pregnant, that was the biggest question I have. Do you know what you're having? Are you having? What are you having? It's a boy or a girl?
Really?
Like, that's the biggest question that I had.
Sure.
And I, as someone,
but a lot of people don't know.
well, I did, and then that would be the next thing. Do you know what you're having? And that would be how they would phrase it. So
baby.
People were very concerned and very curious, not
human
concerned.
baby.
They were very curious, and I know that a lot of people thought it was surprising that I was like, as long, whatever I get is cool, and they're, and that was also at a time, and my son again is not that old, where people were still going, what? You didn't know? You waited until, like, whenever it was very novel for a couple to not choose to know ahead of time. Even from practicality standpoint, they go, you don't want to paint ahead of time. You don't want to this. And so I do think that we are moving into, it does not matter, but 10 years ago, people were still asking.
I knew, and I still went kind of gender neutral and all this stuff, because I was like, what if my next baby isn't the same kind? And it wasn't. And I didn't want to have like all pink nursery and all pink everything.
Oh, I knew I'd paint again, but I only had one.
I went green and yellow with everything, and then it was awesome because then I could use everything again.
You were much more utilitarian about your birthing process.
Practical.
Exactly. Most people are not that practical.
I wanted it to be like I could use it for everything again, and I did. I had one boy and one girl, and they had to like, well, what are you going to do? Be like super wasteful?
If you had another party, you would have not even had to worry about it.
One baby shower. It's not right to uncouth.
Okay. And we encourage you to be part of our Enthusiastic Women Network. You can always email us. The email is ibirthsuccess@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are at ibirthsuccess, and we are going to make sure that we check in with you as often as we can. If you have any suggestions that you would like us to be discussing here on the podcast, remember, make sure that you email us. It's ibirthsuccess@gmail.com. And we will see everyone next time. We remind you, when you're feeling less than enthusiastic, remind yourself, I birth success.